A lot of what I talk about on here is obviously for myself. I am articulating things so that I can remember them and to leave myself a track record of so I can continue to do this. And it occurred to me there is a sense of urgency that I can lose very easily. If you don't keep up the momentum, the track record doesn't necessarily mean as much. It's not as palpable. Um, and so letting things slide is one thing. Another is letting things be too diffuse. Um, if you don't pick an actual time to do things, if you don't do them all that precisely or with much intent, they'll just turn into a kind of cloud that you can't really do much with. And so that sense of urgency can turn from something more immediate and something you can get your hands on into something more looming. When it looms, it kind of dominates every single day, and it keeps you from feeling like you're making any progress. And so that's where that track record starts to not mean anything. If it's lost the momentum, it's lost the immediate sense. So, for example, when recording these, I don't really think about when. But it occurred to me just now, this is a good time to do it. And so I must do it. Because if I don't, this will just get harder to do. I think these birds are mad at me. Another example is depression. This might not apply to everybody, but when I had a high amount of depression, something that really helped was on any particular day actually telling myself how I was feeling that day and being okay with that. Because before, it wasn't something I wanted to acknowledge. And so what happened was there was no such thing as a good day or a bad day. Everything blurred together and was just kind of miserable. But as soon as I was like, all right, today sucks, that's fine, I started to have noticeably good days. It was like, oh yeah, today's actually nice. I felt bad. I don't feel bad today. I felt bad yesterday. And I'm starting to try and apply this to other things. So yeah, leaving a track record for myself. That's what I'm trying to do with production this year. Just every day, I just write down what I did. That's what a lot of this has been orbiting around. Is trying to get a handle on actually producing things by pointing out what I have and have not done more deliberately. And this has helped, but I also think it's too easy to slide out of it. It's too easy to get used to writing down that I didn't do anything today, whatever, and just leaving that, and just building up days of doing nothing, or not progressing towards goals that I actually want. That's another danger. It's easy to write down very small tasks that aren't actually going anywhere. That is better than nothing, but I also think I'm reaching the next stage where I actually have to learn how to engage with those larger projects I want to get done directly, at a moment's notice. Like, just, I need to find out how to just turn that on. And I think the urgency is important. Like, if it occurs to me to do something, I need to find the next available opportunity to do that, and then just do it. And in the case of a lot of these vlogs, something will occur to me, and I do write a lot of them down, and that is better than nothing, so I can get to them later. But it is also better than that is to just record the thing right then and there, if I can do that. So yeah, that's my next step. And so this, along with the idea from the last video I made about removing the choice from the equation, a lot of these things are going to start to compound on themselves. So there's a thing to do. Not only should I not be trying to think if there's a choice to do it, because on a meta level, like, it's something I want to get done, so I should do it. And there's, what's stopping me is just some sense that I feel I don't want to do it, even though it is doable. Now, there is you obviously have to manage your energy. That is a thing. But you also have to get your mind in alignment with your the actual cost, the energy cost of the thing. A lot of the time, it's a cost-benefit analysis that's like, oh, this seems like it's going to be really hard, so let's not do that. And that is the feeling of tiredness, rather than exhaustion. Exhaustion is an actual thing where you don't have any more energy. You can't go on even if you try. Tiredness is to keep you from... The feeling of tiredness keeps you from doing things that are going to be very costly. But that feeling is not always in alignment with your goals. And so, yeah, your body is as much an animal as it is a temple. And so you have to, you kind of have to train it, which is frustrating, but yeah, takes a long time, but I'm starting to see... I am seeing improvements over time, but that's all I got. I'm out of steam now.